Hey, what's going on, humans? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. And right now we will be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider slash Hansel no Gretel. Hansel and Gretel, pretty much. I try to do the pronunciation without looking at the box. And yeah, I messed that up completely, but it's fine. It's Hansel and Gretel for Kamen Rider slash is the only form he's had. So, as far as I know, until they make like a V cinema with him, and it's his only form. So this is his Hansel and Gretel form based off the book, the story of Hansel and Gretel. So, he kind of has like this sort of nice pink magenta vibe going on, kind of with the nice cream white in the brown. Kind of represents a little bit of some, candy, the story of Hansel and Gretel. So let me take his saber out of his hand. And then we're just going to show this off. This is his sword. Actually, show it in closer. And then here we have his ride book, which does come off, and I do have the SHF sticker upgrade on it. Yeah, it's a nice little sword. It's a little bit shorter, but, it gets the job done. As far as his articulation goes, his head is on the standard ball joint. So, you can look all the way up. And then he can look down, which is actually kind of funny because his collar piece is like really, really large. And it doesn't really hinder it too much. It's like, it has like a nice space going on the inside of him. So you actually can get a nice range of motion without him. I would just be careful touching these. These are on the visor piece. It's just a little bit soft. Not too soft, but they will snap. So I usually just grab the sword on his head and just to use it for the articulation. It can look side to side. And then the arms can come all the way up. It's on a shoulder joint. That's as far up as it'll come. That's close enough. It does have the ab articulation and stomach. So you can rotate him around. Free falling. He does have bicep swivel right here, as you can see. And then he is double jointed in the elbows, of course. Nice little range of motion out of there. And then you got the articulation in his hands. And then for the legs, they can come all the way up. Somewhat get a splits out of him. And then he does have thigh swivel. He is double jointed at the knees. And then he has like a little bit of articulation going on in his feet. And that toe articulation still comes in handy, as always. But all in all, a decent figure. A good little SHF figure. Because, I do like the Saber Rider designs. I said it before, I think the Saber season was not one of the greatest, but I don't hate it as much as everybody else. I can't remember who said it on social media that said like they haven't been releasing as much Saber stuff is because Bandai Japan is not really a fan of Saber. I mean, I can't remember who said that. I think someone on Instagram, but I just can't remember who. But yeah, so Saber season, a lot of people didn't like it. Some would even say it was the worst of Kamen Rider. I mean, to me, that would still be Ghost. I mean, Saber to me wasn't really that. I don't think it's that bad. I think everyone was overreacting. So I'm like one of the few in that scenario, which I'm okay with. But yeah, he poses up really nicely. I love the way this guy turned out. And just nice reflective candy paint all over him, which it comes across greatly. Yeah, but I do like his character because he's kind of like the sword keeper, kind of like he like a blacksmith. He pretty much sharpens the blades for the other riders, the other swordsmen. So he's pretty cool. I like Slash. And getting into his accessories right now. So I just showed you the sword. Now the sword comes with a gun portion. And so you take that off. Oh, I took the book out. Let me just plug that in. And then you take this, it has this peg, and then just plugs in on the inside, and you have him holding it as a gun. And so you can kind of get him holding it, kind of like how he shoots it in the show. Put that work in the leg. Yeah, and I especially love it when he gets into gun form, because I think he's the swordsman of sound, and then once he gets like this, once he gets in gun form, he kind of rocks out a little bit. Which is actually kind of funny, which it does show in his hand. So he's got a gun holding hand. He has that. Well, it's the hand to hold the weapon, of course. And then he has a close fist hand on the other side. Here is the other close fist hand for the right hand. And then I would say this one is more of a dedicated trigger hand for the left arm. And then these are more of the open palm, relaxed hands that he has. Or you could use them for posing. And then he also, for the left hand, comes with, oh my god. He also comes with the rock out hands. Like, pretty much rock out. Which is pretty much what he does in this form, especially when, well, not in this form, especially when he has the gun activated, you know. You hear the electric guitar going on, because I think he's the swordsman of sound, if I remember correctly. And he's just ready to go, but I think he looks really good. So we are going to straighten him up, and then I'm going to get him ready for some size comparisons. And for the size comparisons, I want to compare him to the rest of the other saber riders from SHF. So we're just going to fit everybody in here. Mainly, we're just going to get the first 6 of them, the first 6 of, like, the good swordsmen. So pretty much this was, like, the main 6 swordsmen that we got as far as the good guys go. So I'm just back this up a little bit, just so you can get the whole cast in there. And then, I don't know, Psycho in the back. And then Caliber. If I can get them in there, if you can see them, I don't think he'll stand. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's just to show it off. So I think Sabella, or the female writer from Saber's her name. I forgot to say her name properly. She's actually coming out soon, I think. And then her brother will probably be coming out, and that'll pretty much be the last 2 writers of that season, as far as like the main cast. But here they are together with the other 2. Then from Mezco, or Mafek, excuse me, here we have Billy Butcher from The Boys. I love that show. Then here we have from Lightning Collection a Tyrannosaurus Sentry. And let's see, from Star Wars Black Series, here he is. Next to my custom Captain Rex. And then from the Spartan collection, I want to compare him to Halo 4 Master Chief. Get him. So other than that, that'll do it for this one. This was of Kamen Rider Slash from SHF. I got him when he first came out, so I'm reviewing a lot of stuff that came out, little slightly older stuff that came out this year. So just catching up on some things. But anyway, that's the review on him. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully it helps you out. You better rock on. I'll see you guys in the next one.